he's going to be unbelievable.
Right, that's scary. That's scary. Let's get to our starting lineups for this one, and we'll begin with the Golden State Warriors. DeAnthony.
I just gave you the coordinates. I hope you heard it. I hope you heard it loud and clear. I just gave you the coordinates. Meet me at the destination. Quite frankly, it's incredible, folks. We're winning this war, and there's not even a war to win because we're not even at war. But if we were at war, we'd be winning the war, folks. And we're winning it so well. They're saying, sir, no one's ever won a war this peaceful. They're calling it the most peaceful war. Frankly, they've never seen a war so peaceful. And it's not even a war, really, is it? It's not even a war. It's something not like a war. That's what they say. It's not like a war. It's the most peaceful war, but it's not like a war. The pop-out chat's not working. Why do you think that is? You think I'm getting DDoSed? Why would someone do that? I can't think of anything less in the world I'd want to watch right now than this. And also, I love how the quality of the camera here on Peacock is 480p. That's good. That's good. That's what we want. That's what we are looking for and desiring for. Najee Marshall hits a 3, and we're all wondering, what is that? We're all wondering. Good ball movement by the Warriors, and Brandon Podziemski hit a 3. We're all wondering what that's about. When is Curry going to be back? What's usually opening night? October 15th. Probably October 15th, 2026. Oh, great. Another horrible Cooper Flag game on the way. Awesome. We might win this game. Yeah. Crazy pace here. Fassini said he wouldn't have anybody in this draft in the projected top 5 player tier. He had Coop and Caden. Also said Mavs have the second brightest future behind Indiana from the Tankers. I actually agree. The more I look into this draft and stuff, the more I think we're being sold some lies. And what I mean by that, whenever I say that, is I feel as though. Wow, nice shot by Max Christie. I do feel as though I agree. I don't know if any of these guys are like guys who are for sure franchise altering. So I would agree with that. God, the pace of this game is nuts. The guards do have elite PR. Absolutely. I agree with that. DeBonza is the only one, and that's contingent on development. I'm not even really convinced on that. I think Cam Boozer's the one who, like, best case scenario can be like a hub offensively. DeBonza scares me because he doesn't shoot a lot of threes, and there is the question mark with DeBonza where it's like, if he's not a number one engine for whatever reason, then what? He doesn't shoot a lot of threes. He doesn't defend. Then what? That's the thing about Darren Peterson is I feel like I'm immediately getting somebody who, like, I think floor is elite role player because of the ability to shoot, the playmaking, the finish, the passing ability, and then the defense with the athleticism and size. I think you're getting a floor of a great role player with the legit ceiling. Cryer with the three. Cryer? I hardly know her. Is there a history with guys who didn't defend in college but do in the league? No, there's not a very good history of it. Typically, if you hear people in like whatever scenario saying, yeah, but their defense doesn't matter, it absolutely will. It absolutely will matter. 100 P. P is short for percent. Well, just like that, the Mavericks are down. I can't put the chat on the screen because it's not showing. Something went wrong on the YouTube end. Not on my end. I'm doing everything perfectly. Flawlessly, even. AJ's block numbers. AJ's block numbers really do scare me because it is like, how are you not blocking shots with that size? Oh, good pass. Hey! Good pass by Najee. Well, lottery night, the thing is I'm going to be so paranoid. Like, if the Mavs do land a high pick, crazy high pace to this game so far. If the Mavs do land a high pick, I'm going to be concerned for a long time about what they're going to decide to do. Because there was some tweets earlier. There were some tweets earlier, brother, that scare me. An anonymous GM, and we know this is the Kings, right? Like, we just know it's the Kings. An anonymous GM has AJ DeBonza ranked number 1, Caleb Wilson number 2, and Darius Acuff number 3. So if the Mavericks do get third in the draft, let's just say the Mavericks get third in the draft, and you'll have one of DeBonza, who's almost certainly going to go one-on-one. But so then one of Cam Boozer or Darren Peterson or Caleb Wilson as well. Literally all three of those guys, cool take, feel great about, and throw a parade about. Feel good and throw a parade about. Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson, Caleb Wilson. That's awesome. Incredible. If the Mavs get the third pick and draft Darius Acuff, I don't know, guys. I might not. That might just be it for me. I'm being serious. I don't know how I can muster it up. I have no clue how I can muster it up. I really don't. How I can muster up the energy to look you guys in the face every day. Would have to dig real deep. It's about time you move completely to the Thunder. I mean, my taste of basketball might just be so tainted. We might move to the W. Might take our talents there. I don't hate Acuff, but at third, can you imagine? Can you absolutely imagine? Kid would never want a no defense point guard. What if they trade down and get Acuff then? I mean, that's different. Think about this. So the Kings have come out and said that he's really high on their draft board. Ball don't stop thinks that he should go number one. Kendrick Perkins thinks that he should go number one. Rashad Phillips, related. So understandable. You have to look at it like this. Is it possible that all of the people with the worst takes I've ever seen are correct? Think about it like that. All of these people who have never been right ever, do I believe in them? True, if Acuff ends up going top 4 and the Mavs get 5, which I don't even know what the odds, how possible that even is. I love Darren Peterson's fit. So I still think Cam Boozer would be, like, in my opinion, the best player of the class. But I do think the idea of Darren Peterson is the best fit next to Coop. Good roll by Gaff. Because let's say Darren Peterson develops into, peak Darren Peterson. But again, even if he doesn't, you're getting a elite role player. Elite. Like Darren Peterson, well, I think at the very worst be an elite role player. Unless the mental stuff is just completely gone. And then those guys, if we land a 5th or 6th. I'm in on I like Burries a lot, man. There's just no way he's going to go that high. But I look at him and I just see your prototypical sort of oh, nice drive. Koopa. That's 3 dunks already for Coop. We're dunk maxing. Running dunk man. Elite point guard role player in the league is massive, though. Are you talking about Burries? No, I'm pretty in on Burries. The only problem is I don't. He's like, it's not a realistic thing to hope for. I don't think. What is going on with Najee? Phylon's having a great tournament so far. Just, I mean, he wasn't even. You know who I like, and this is gonna sound crazy because I know the draft nerds love him. He shot so terribly in that crazy game against Florida. But Sturts is pretty... I like the way he plays. I like the pace at which Sturts plays quite a bit. I see that translating to the NBA 100%. I don't know what his ceiling is, though. Sturts is older, yeah. Plays the game the right way. Hustle guy, lunch pail type of guy. Crafty, sneaky athlete. Wagler versus Flemings on Thursday night. Dude, that Florida-Iowa game was awesome. And I told you guys, I got ties to Iowa. Familial ties. So I was pulling for him. What do you think about Nate Ament? I think that should be a litmus test for an owner. I think that should be a litmus test. If my GM's thinking about drafting him top 10, he's getting fired on the spot. That's what I would say. You're fired. I mean, dude, you're watching the broadcast. Who'd they play? Who did Tennessee play yesterday? Tennessee's got a really good team. Virginia, that's right. They're doing the fucking, I mean, every Tennessee game I've seen, they're doing the, yeah, man. You know, they say he plays like Kevin Durant. It's like, dude, you know we have eyeballs? We have eyeballs. And I think part of it is this. There's just no way, right? Unless you really have nothing going on. And I say that out of love because I'm jealous of you. But in case you just have like, dude, I can just sit here and I will watch every college basketball game. I will watch every NBA game. So I have a good feel of college basketball and I have a good feel of NBA. I think most college basketball fans are only watching college basketball. So when you hear the Kevin Durant stuff, you're like, yeah, okay. You don't watch the league. You don't realize that these Kevin Durant clones, Kevin Durant prodigies come into the league and are literally never good. How many of them have succeeded? Genuinely. Do we know any of them? Brandon Ingram. And his peak has been what, like a top 50 player in the league? Truthfully. Was Trey Murphy getting KD comps? LeBron. Tanner top 10. No way I could draft Tyler Tanner top 10, but I wish him well, and I think he's going to be really good. Honestly, he's having a great tournament too. He's just good. He's good. Stat pad game. Strikeouts category batting. Okay, so hitters who have struck out a lot. Phillies outfield. Schwarber was playing outfields recently. I think in 2024 he was hitting 180, wasn't he? Yep. Boom. God damn. I'm low-key nice at this game. Let's see. This past year in the American League Central, White Sox, did they have any big swing and miss guys? I couldn't tell you, like 3 players on their team. Didn't, what's his name? Riley Green. He struck out a ton. Oh my God. All right. 1980, 2025 MVP winner. Doesn't Ohtani low-key kind of strike out a lot? I feel like through the 80s, through like the mid-2010s, MVP winners weren't really striking out like that. Didn't Ryan Howard win an MVP, though? Did Ryan Howard definitely won an MVP. The question is what year? 2006, 96. It was Shohei. Fuck. I got the 4th best answer. Atlanta Braves 1980 to 2000. Uh-oh. Jesus. I mean, Chipper Jones is the only guy that even pops out of my brain. And I feel like he's not a good answer. I have no clue. I literally don't even know who would be an option. I'll go Chipper knowing full well it's a horrible answer. Maybe I'll go early career Chipper. 94. Played for the Mets. I honestly didn't even know that. Yeah, not a good answer. Andres Galarraga, Dale Murphy. All right. 2010, who played in the infield? So I think in 2010, Chris Davis was actually still on the Rangers. I think he got traded. Otherwise, I would say him, but he wasn't good enough yet. I mean, is Ryan Howard a bad guess? The problem is he started to deal with injuries very quickly. I think that might be the year he was coming off of his Achilles tear. Dan Uggla? Dan Uggla was kind of an early 93rd percentile. Oh, Mark Reynolds, Adam Dunn. I thought he was maybe an outfielder. 83. Guys, I'm low-key a beast at the MLB one, man. I'm a beast at the baseball one. I am a beast. Crazy how that takes almost an exactly commercial break. Yep. Dunk it, Nimby. I'm actually mad I didn't know Mark Reynolds now. Oh, Tyler Smith getting some burn. Does Jason Kidd know that the Mavericks are eliminated from playing contention if they lose this game? Dude, is he aware? Like, why is Tyler Smith? Uh-oh. Oh, KP down. Oh, no. Oh, I think he got hit in the PP region. Yep. Hit in the PP region. Unfortunate. Sad. Even. Tingus Pingus! Who the fuck is this? Damn, it's crazy. That was like the last time Michael Rappaport had any like positive feelings about him. Right? I mean, hasn't it all kind of been downhill? You know, that's what I kind of respect about Traders, the Peacock exclusive reality television program. They're not afraid to bring on some, you know, controversial people, and I think it adds to the experience. KP was just faking it. Tengus Pengus. Have you watched AI Fruit Love Island? No. And I will not. Is that some form of brain rot that is just recently discovered? You know, they're going to look back at this time frame and assuming we're even living. I mean, I give us about 6 years. You know, what's interesting is I was thinking about the NBA playoffs today. And I think I came to the conclusion, I just don't think we're going to have them. Like, I just don't think I don't know what it is. I just don't think they're going to happen for whatever reason. So many meteor sightings recently. Maybe we just get hit by one. Gas prices, you know, TSA airport lines. Maybe they can't travel. Nuclear explosion. All actually realistically on the table. Is this the first time? Is this the first time since like the early 90s, maybe late 80s? Is this like the closest we have felt? I'm actually interested in hearing, you know, someone like a historian's opinion on this. Is this the closest we've been to like, it seems somewhat feasible. Like it's not impossible that a nuke goes off. Peak recession. Your nothing ever happens, FC. Clay getting hot. The poly market for that is going up. I low-key don't even want to like, you know, even feel as though I'm promoting this. Now, my Twitter algorithm yesterday, for whatever reason, I clicked on one tweet, and it was doomer pilled for the rest of the time I was on Twitter, and it was scaring me. It was basically just vague posting, but people that were like, yeah, no, people have no idea how fucking horrible everything's about to get. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I don't know, and I am scared. I am scared, yeah. Mavs down by 3. How are they losing? It was a lot of oil guys. Oh, here we go. This one's going to be bad. I might not even do this. Sack for the Dolphins. Wasn't there a guy named Phillips that they had that was really good? Jalen Phillips. Okay. AFC South. Yeah, zero width isn't good. AFC South this last year. Oh, they had the Texans had Will Anderson. Is he the best one, or is it okay? Okay, Daniel Hunter, defensive rookie of the year, same season. Did Strahan win it? Was Strahan rookie of the year? Lawrence Taylor. When did he debut? I mean, not a bad guess. I feel like that's not a bad guess. Oh, Micah Parsons. Duh. The Bills had... oh, they have... what's his name? Khalil Mack, right? Didn't they have him at one point? Wait, did he start on the Raiders? Wait, did they have Khalil Mack? Wait, what the hell? Oh, you know who I'm thinking of? Oh, he went to school. He went to Buffalo University. University of Buffalo. They got somebody recently. Didn't Von Miller finish his career there, or is he still playing, or whatever? Von Miller definitely went there. Let's go 2023. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Well, we'll go Myles Garrett this year because we know that's the absolute best. What? Player played for Cleveland. Oh, NFC Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, Strahan had to win it the year he broke the sack record. Only problem is I don't know what year that is. Oh, there you go. 12%. In terms of conflict between nuclear capable states, this is the one. This case can be named either IR or IS or rational nations. Oh, Iran or Israel. Yeah, I mean, the concern obviously is in Iran. I'll tell you this: MIT did a study back in the 70s that predicted societal collapse in the mid 2000s in 2040. There have been recent exercises that like the data. That's good. Can I just get one? Mavs, can you give me one before then? Can you give me one? See, slightly trying to get as close to 100% between MNFL and MMLB. The thing is I'm not even trolling about the MNFL one. Like, I don't know it. I don't know the players. Clay post up. He's getting doubled. What? Pulikitis. Oh my God. My Lord. Wow, nice rebound by Pods. That is what Pods does well. All the most scared people I know are evangelical Christians. I believe in Jesus, not rapture. I don't want to get into this here today of all days, you know. Should we do MLB predictions today? I'm trying to think if I'll be... I am going out of town on Thursday and won't be back until Sunday, so... Ooh, Roki Sasaki's been a little poopy. "34-year-old Cooper Flag and 33-year-old Cam Boozer leading the Mavs to the best win-loss record of all time in 2040. Bro, Cooper Flag will be 34 in 2040? Is that true? Oh my God, it is. That's one of the most shocking things I've ever heard. That is hell beyond the Celtics. Hell will happen for the Celtics. Yeah, I could see hell like kind of, reincarnating through the Celtics. How long ago did you turn 34? I mean, you'd have to get into negatives. Like if you're a time traveler, that makes some sense. I'll be 56 in 2040. No, I won't. I'll be. Not a great age. Not a great age. Free throw stream win. I'm still trying to find a gym. It's become a little bit more difficult. Thank you for exposing the world to the wonderful nature that surrounds Dallas. Yeah, you guys are welcome, man. I'm really happy to be partnering with the city in the lead up to the World Cup. Just feels like no one cares about the World Cup at all. Like anecdotally, I don't know. You know, the city's going to be hosting several countries here in just a few months for the World Cup. We're going to have some games. I believe a semifinal game here as well. And Paquita's 3. Wouldn't you know it? I don't hear anyone talking about it at all. So I'm just happy the CEO of Dallas reached out to me personally and said, "Hey, if you don't mind, we'll pay you an exuberant amount of money to promote the city in the lead up to the World Cup." I told him I don't need the money. You know, preferably I'd like that money to be put towards maybe some public transit. And he said, "Yeah, cool." Turns out they're using that money to get rid of the rainbow crosswalks. I should have just taken it. But anyways, I'm happy to help anyway, you know. Did you hear the Jelly Roll World Cup song? Yeah, I heard it. It's fucking horrible. Oh, nice shot, Coop. It's terrible, and I'm a little bit disappointed they didn't go with mine. 18-2 run for the Mavs. Messi or Ronaldo's last cup or hosting Messi. This is England's golden generation. There's so many contenders, and it's the first expanded cup. Y'all sleeping? No, I'm pumped for it. I'm just saying anecdotally, like in the city, it feels like there's no hype. Am I wrong? I mean, I'm hype about it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, we're hoping to do some stuff for it, like at Haymaker, because, you know, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, like who's going to be working with Haymaker. I told you guys this. Haymaker's like literally not even in its infancy. It hasn't even really been conceived yet. So Haymaker's going to have some football, and I want to do some stuff for it. Dude, the Mavs are like running actions they've never ran all year. Running off-ball screens. Guys curling to the middle of the floor, 45 cuts, opening up the middle of the floor, getting into empty side picker. I mean, they weren't doing this shit 4 months ago. But also, to be fair to Dallas, I mean, they are, you know, they're playing all of their two-way guys. There's not really much else they could do differently. I mean, I'd love to go to a game. I do want to go to a World Cup game. The tickets are, wow, nice pass by Pods. Fairs, Pods, fairs. All right. Point per game in a single season. Here's where we embarrass ourselves a little bit. 1980 to 2026 for the Heat. Man. Is it Wade? Is it 09 Wade? What was he averaging in 2006? I don't think that was his best regular season. 99th percentile. It was 09. Just always go with your gut, guys. I knew he had a 30. I didn't know what year. Michigan State, 1980 to 2026. I'm so bad with colleges.
Ed Matthews 8634 has joined the slightly delusional
Welcome to the
club.
slightly delusional club. C. Matthews, like I'm thinking Draymond, but there's no way. And fuck, that's a good answer. Kings, 2000 to 2026. Could it be a Fox year? You know, those early teams are just kind of stacked. Boogie, maybe. I'm trying to like remember what his best year was. Okay, center. Bucks, Pistons, Cavs, Pacers, Bulls, 1980 to 2026. You could go Brad Daughtry for the Cavs. He was injured a bunch. Pistons had good centers, but not a lot of them scorers. Pacers, Hibbert was like a rebounder. I do actually wonder if this year's Duren is the best answer. I'm going to do it and potentially risk feeling stupid, but I kind of feel like that might be the best answer. It was, I just didn't know the healthy years. Oh, yeah, Vooch. Not a bad guess, though. Kings, it's a Boogie year. He got traded, what, 17? Let's just go 14, 15. All right, 93rd. It was 16, 17. Great. Never won an MVP anytime in career. Well, we know we have a couple of Bradley Beal 30-point seasons that we could go to if we wanted. Well, we know we have a Luka Doncic season. Oh, Eastern Conference. I mean, Beal definitely averaged 30. But we also know Dwayne Wade averaged 30 as well. I think Beal was at like 31, wasn't he? Ooh. Was it this year? All right, 99th percentile. Oh, T-Mac. Fuck, that's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. Hey, what are you doing? You up to no good, aren't you? Bro, Pulikitis. Pulikitis, bro. John P. Dude, Bagman kind of lets it fly. Bagman. I unfortunately feel as though Bagman's not going to be long for this team, although he should. Although he should. What does Bagman make next year? I mean, I don't know. Probably he might get the biannual. The Mavs could bring that back. Hey, Slightly, good seeing you today at Burger King. Never seen someone eat that many Whoppers. Thought it was weird when you argued with the staff about lack of salt on the fries. Big fan, though. So that's just a lie. None of that ever happened. I don't think I've ever been inside of a Burger King. So, let alone recently. So, I don't even know where a Burger King is in relation to me. But that must have been a lookalike. So, wasn't me. Must have just been a handsome guy. Was that after I saw you at Arby's? Again, I don't know the last time I've been inside of an Arby's. Maybe if ever. I mean, I'd say maybe. You know, my dad liked Arby's, so maybe at one point I was inside of an Arby's, but it hasn't been recently. If you said McD, we would have believed you. Never been in a McD's recently, obviously. Obviously, I've been inside of a McDonald's. Funny enough, whenever I was a young lad at elementary school, I won a giveaway. It was one kid per grade. I won a giveaway to go with a police officer to McDonald's for lunch. You know, cop propaganda pretty early. Like, that is it. Like, they kind of indoctrinate you right out the womb. No, I didn't get the big arch. That wasn't around then. Wasn't around just yet. Oh, dude. Hello? I know Magic Johnson. First MVP. Pretty good. That would have been pretty terrible if we did not get Magic. Although Jaren wouldn't have been a terrible guess. 89%. This is good. This is good. I honestly didn't know that Zebo went to Michigan State. Did you buy his meal, or do you not respect law enforcement? No, I don't respect him at all, so I didn't buy his meal. I ordered, why the fuck do I vividly remember this so well? I don't even remember what grade it was. Maybe first or second. I remember actually exactly what I ordered. They had chicken tenders back then. Do they still do that at McDonald's? I had chicken tender meal, and I remember being like, this is the most incredible thing of all time, because at that point in time, anytime I did eat McDonald's, I was not allowed to have a big kid meal. They used to have kids meals, and then they'd have another meal. So there'd be kids meals, and then there'd be a step up from kids meals, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't be the big league just yet. What was that called? So you'd have the little tiny kids meals, and then there'd be another meal before the big meal. Anyone remember? No, it wasn't 2 meals. It was 1 meal. Junior. Yeah, the junior meals. So, yeah, that's what I would always usually get, junior meals. So, yeah. Mighty Kids meal. That's what it was, actually. It was 100% that. It was the Mighty Kids meal. It was 1,000% the Mighty Kids meal. Do you think the Warriors come back? We can only hope. Burger King has those chicken fries. Shit is gross. Yeah, I tried them in college. There was a Burger King literally directly next to my apartment, and I got them once because people would talk about them. And whatever. Right. If whatever it is, and for dinner I had chicken that I made baked. Not usually a baked chicken guy, but I got, one thing I like to do at Heb, which is what I call HEB. HEB, short for here, everything's better. But Heb, sometimes, especially if you go like later in the day, you get the yellow sticker specials where they're just trying to get rid of some of the stuff. You can get, 25% off. Sometimes they have really good deals on the like wings or drumsticks. Like really good. You can get a big pack of them for like $4. That good. So anyways, usually I'll put those in the air fryer, but there were so many of them that I baked them. They're good. I say all that to say this. I just, I season them so well. They're cooked perfectly, moist. And, I put a little barbecue, little wing sauce on it. Didn't even really need it, though. So I had that and Caesar salad. I mean, just delicious. I say all that to say this. If you're a chicken establishment and I have to bombard your chicken with sauce, then what are we talking about? That's why I say Cane's is low-key horrible. Because if you're not, Cane's best thing, when people say it, they'll never say their chicken. No one likes Cane's chicken. People like their toast. Anybody can make fucking toast. Dude, the best toast you can get, go to a frozen food section and get the Texas toast from the frozen food section. Right? That's why I'm a Lane's guy. Lane's, you can eat their chicken by itself. Ranch or blue cheese for wings. So typically I try not to, like if I'm eating wings at home that I'm making, I'm doing so because the thing about wings is, especially if you don't fry the fuck out of them, which I don't, that's just a good meal. Right? That's just a good meal, especially if you just pop them in the air fryer to make. So I try not to destroy them with, ranch or blue cheese. But if I'm out at an establishment or I'm ordering wings from somewhere, I have come around to blue cheese quite a bit. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that's my preferred. I had Jollibees not too long ago. I tried it for the first time, and it was good. You got to worry about the microplastics with an air fryer? Well, that never crossed my mind at all until you just said it. And I'll just prefer to not, think about that. Cane's chicken with no sauce is still better than most other drive-thru chicken? See, I just don't agree. I don't agree. There's just not that many great. Naked tendies for the macros king. Air fryers are bad for you now? What? No, I like sauce. I mean, dude, you can put on like buffalo sauce on your wings. Is that the buffalo sauce isn't terrible unless the one you're getting has like a ton of added sugar. Yeah, I don't get the air fryer thing. How are you getting microplastics in there? Discord popping off tonight. Oh, Joe Mazzulla would get. I could see Joe Mazzulla in WWE. Is this in Boston? My lord, listen to how loud it is. What up, Shudley? You had to just pop that one in there, huh? You see White about the moon landing? No.
Like maybe he came off the bag or something, but Moniak never touched it at first. And so it's a matter of if.
That's sick. Oh, look out. That's how you break a leg, though, right there, pretty easily.
No tag.
That's a pretty nice way to get your leg snapped, though. Arise landing on that. That's a pretty nice way to completely destroy your leg.
At Tommy Gove 296 has joined the Slightly Delusional Club. At Tommy Gove 296 celebrates 44 months of membership.
44 months?
Did you go to Scotty PS after recording that today?
Scotty P's? They still exist? No, I did not go to Scotty P's. No, I did not go to Scotty P's. Big Gaffney's got 11 points. I'm kind of struggling to see how the Mavs lose this game. I'm going to be honest with you. Can't lose them all, though. Yeah, the Warriors, I think the idea is the Warriors might be trying, okay, how about this? Okay with losing games. Never liked Scotty P's. I think I've maybe had it once or twice in my whole life. Never been a fan of it. Never liked Fuddruckers. You know, from a very young age, I kind of saw through the facade of these burger places. It's so easy to make such a better burger by yourself at home. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. A caveman could do it. And that's the really nice thing about, you know, like hamburger meat is it really just tastes good, right? Like beef just kind of tastes good on its own. You just put some salt and some pepper on it. You know, don't fry the fuck out of it unless that's something you like. Burgers are the easiest food, man. Wow, they didn't call a foul there on KP falling out of bounds. They always give that. But here's where I got to respect, man. Chili's. All right, Coops had a couple jumpers ago. Chili's. Right now, you could go there and get their burger, which is good. You know, not elite, but good. There's something about, I think it's the bun with the combination of like the mustard. Their burgers are good. Fries and a drink. $10.99. And the thing is, if you go there and eat there, then you get the chips and salsa as well. $10.99. Yeah, you're also a hop and skip and jump from Chili's. Oh, I know. I don't know where the Scotty P's is there. I can't get my wife on board with Chili's. Not even with the margarita angle. Waffle House or IHOP? I guess Waffle House, but if we're honest, they're both terrible. If we're honest, they're both terrible. And any of these establishments that like you only really eat at if it's 4 a.m. and you're teetering on blackout drunk, just really aren't good places. I've learned this with several establishments that are only open on Uber Eats at 3 a.m. Living at damn near the food capital of the country and eating at these suburban chain places. Well, you can't go out to eat at, Nick and Sam's every night. How can you be the food capital of the world? You don't even have a Din Tai Fung. Think about that. Where do I go if I want dumplings? I can't go to Din Tai Fung? I've been at Din Tai Fung 3 times. So if you can make one unhealthy food healthy, what would you choose? Man. Kind of hard. There is a place near me that's opening soon called Ugly Dumpling. I'm interested to see. It's in a Chinese market. So the expectations are a little high. I have a very close friend who's a teacher. She has a kid in her class from China and says it's the best Chinese dumpling place. So we're monitoring that situation pretty closely. Oh, Mavericks unraveling a little bit here at the end of the half. I don't know. The worst food. Not racist at all. Why would that be racist? Why would that be racist? That's the least racist thing imaginable. You understand the love I have for the Chinese and China? Are you aware of it? Look at Stackhouse on the bench, man. Shout out to him. Mavs legend. Used to love him growing up. No, I bet. I mean, it'd be pizza, right? I mean, just keeping it basic, but that's the food you could eat the most. That's the food that you could eat. Like, in theory, if it was good for you, you'd eat every time. I'm okay with everything else being bad. Pizza can be healthy. Can it, though? La Hacienda is very good, yeah. La Hacienda is very good. Should try some Balkan food. I should. I've never tried it. I don't think, at least. I've seen TikToks of those Balkan breakfasts. Just eating raw ingredients. It kind of looked good, though. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of feeling it. I was like, there's something about this. I bet you feel like good after eating it. A festive feast. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice try by Moses Moody. Yeah, we have talked about food for the last half hour. Not doing good for my reputation here. Norma's Cafe is pretty good. Damn, Najee's having a tough game tonight. That's just a really nice drive and finish by Moses Moody, man. Parting the Red Sea. Huh? Anyone ever make that joke? Look at pause, dude. Ref, don't be afraid to tee Draymond up so we can get Coop at the free throw line for some stat padding. Rosa's, it's all right. I went there a bunch in Lubbock. That's where it originated. It is cool to see them make the tortillas and stuff. What is Najee doing? Did Najee get a tanking memo? I can't put chat on the screen. The pop out feature is not working for some strange reason on YouTube tonight. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, Coop 3. It's all right. Keep shooting, King. Draymond's having a meltdown, guys. Draymond's having a complete and total meltdown here. What is Draymond talking about, man? Does he have an argument? Mavs are going to have a lead going into half with 70 points. They've been scoring a lot lately. They really have. I see Najee antagonizing Draymond right there. All right, we low-key need a big bucket here from the Warriors. We need something here from Golden State. What the hell is that offense? What? Draymond wanted Pods to cut, but I feel like Draymond should just shot that. He's wide open. Let's see if the Mavs can they go up 10 going into halftime? Najee puts the Mavs up 10. Okay. All right. Just sucks. There's no enjoyment. So ready for the season to be over. We're getting closer, guys. It really is almost over. It's almost April. We're like a week away from it being April. Can someone explain to me what the hell? What in the hell is this tournament? Is this what it's called? The Crown? What is the Crown tournament? And why on earth does it start in like a month? Also, I gotta say, the scheduling for this tournament, it really doesn't make much sense to me. My Red Raiders got blasted. Just a kind of embarrassing performance, really. I mean, from opening tip, they had no chance, but they were injured. Didn't really expect much from them. Alabama looked completely and totally dominant. How many threes? 19 of 42. Yeah. And Phylon, I thought Phylon played a good game, but wasn't hitting shots. But I like the process for him. But yeah, they were just bombing threes. Tech just had no chance. No chance at all. Christian Anderson, I want to love him because he's a Red Raider. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, you know, late whatever he's projected, you know, 15 to 25 range or something. Cool. Yeah, that's the thing about Phylon is his defense. Iowa, Florida. I mean, this was an incredible game, man. Incredible. And I said this, Sturts had a really horrible shooting game. 5 of 16, 0 of 9 from 3. But I thought he played well. It's sort of similar with Phylon, where it's just like the process, the pace in which he played was really nice. Yeah, that Falgoris, right? That's who hit that 3. Dude, that was such a big shot. And then what the fuck was that last play? Xavier and Lee drive, was that like drawn up, you guys think? I don't know. College sports are so strict with what they allow to be shown. So I don't even want to deal with it. But yeah, it looked like that might have been a drawn up play for him to drive and drop it off, but I don't know, with that much time left. I saw some of the stuff with Howe though. I do see it. He's just old. Arizona, Burries looked really good in this game. I like him. I like him a whole lot. It doesn't take much to see the vision with him. Krevis, too. How many offensive rebounds did he have? 9. Yeah, I like both of those guys. Pete's all right, but where he's projected, I just don't see it. But Krivas, if he's there at 30, like that's on mock drafts and stuff, he's around that range. Oh my God, I'd gladly do that. If the Mavs left with 2 of these dudes, if they went with Burries and Krivas, I think that's okay. I think you're getting 2 winning players. Purdue beat Miami. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason I didn't watch a single second of this game. Iowa State looks insane. Iowa State looks incredibly good. I have them going to my Final Four, but I mean, they got a real chance to win this thing. They looked really good in the Big 12 tournament too. This UConn UCLA game was hilarious, kind of disgusting. Caravan, he's someone that I've seen people say, you know, with the second round pick or something, go after a guy like Caravan, stretch big. But you know something, Braylon Mullins, they got him going a little bit in this one, just with some, you know, started him off with a couple free throw line jumpers. I do kind of see it. I don't know how happy I'd be to go lotto with him, but I see the vision a little bit with him. But my big gripe with this whole thing, what was with the scheduling here? Why were there 3 games in the first 8 hours of the day and then 4 all at the same time? What was the reasoning for that? That was both nights, Sunday and Saturday. Just doesn't make much sense at all, does it? We're already committing to sitting at home and watching this. You don't have to, we're not running errands. We're not doing chores. Thoughts on Derek White saying the moon landing was fake? No way. Did he actually?
Not only blocks him. It blocks him on the other side of the basket.
Bro, dude, he was insane tonight. Wemby was. Like, he's going to win MVPs in his career playing under 30 minutes a game. Isn't that crazy to think about? The Cam Thomas waived by the Bucks. He's been so bad. His career might be over. That might not be. I don't think that's crazy to say. His career really might be over. Skip Shoemaker told Rule 5 pick Carter Balmer that he made the Rangers opening roster during a mountain visit. Oh, this is the type of shit I love right here. This is the type of shit I'm talking about.
With a word for Baumler, and it looks like you get the sense, right, that he just let him know some pretty good news.
Yeah, I think he told him he made the team.
That was great. The reaction from his teammates.
That's awesome.
What a way to do that. That is so cool. And what a neat moment.
Here's the funniest thing about baseball still. And it's funny because playing high school baseball, you'd have kids with fucking giant-ass yompers in. Look at this. Look at what Josh Smith has going on in his mouth. That is preposterous, dude. I thought they banned this.
That is so cool.
I mean, that's just egregious.
And what a neat moment.
I've never understood it. If you've ever done like chewing tobacco, which I tried, that's not big league chew, bro. No way. No way that's big league chew. It like fucks with your stomach. You're genuinely buzzed off tobacco. I cannot imagine doing a sporting event. Maybe that's just me being woke. That's pretty cool though. I like the tattoo. Like Bochy was cool and all, but we needed a manager with some aura. Kind of feel like we've got aura. Yeah, low key. I think this is because he had such a good old man career, and then he became, a coach. I don't think people realize how absolutely incredible Jason Kidd was at his peak.
New kid on the block, but they jump still. I got skills with the rock. And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady Fossil, we cash out. You see Berkeley, I was man. Every week, my name in the Campanelli. J Kidd, kicking like Jim Kelly.
Okay, all right.
I wouldn't call myself a conspiracy theorist, but I do think they are very interesting. And I like to argue, so it kind of makes sense.
What podcast is this, bro? Oh, he has his own.
So
No, he's literally going down this pipeline. No, he's going down the player podcast pipeline. He's going to be interviewing an OnlyFans model next week. No, I guarantee you if I looked at the first episode of this podcast, it starts with, what was your welcome to the NBA moment? What was your welcome to the NBA moment? Getting dunked on? Yeah, by Kevin Durant. Yeah, that was sick. I remember that game. And now we're in conspiracy theories.
Trust what went out.
Is this the co-host? Why is this always the case? Why is it literally, no hate or anything, but it is kind of funny. Oh, this is only 7 days. Oh, he just started it. Well, episode 12.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of the White Noise Podcast. My name is Welsh. I'm your co-host alongside your favorite Boston Celtic, Derek White.
About to have some fun here on this episode.
NBA offseason. Couldn't dunk in high school.
Through kind of what that freshman year looked like for you.
Yeah, typical first.
Kind of redshirt and then waking up one day and becoming a starter.
Yeah. So the whole plan
First,
all along.
yeah, this is
for me to redshirt my freshman year.
This is a typical first episode, day in the life of the offseason. Yeah, show up, make sure I eat good, make sure I get my rest. All of this. Being in the league is crazy. Fast forward 7 months. Yeah, dude, I don't think we landed on the moon, bro. I just don't think we did.
Like this. I like that one tweet was like, or the comedian was like, I get it. You don't have to be a big conspiracy theorist, but you think the government's telling the truth 100% of the time? That's funny to me. That was funny because Joe was on the radio, doing the talk, and he did on the treadmill, and I'm lifting, and it just turned around and he's like, hey, do you believe we landed on the moon? And I don't think we did. I'm on the non-moon landing guy. We probably did, but I don't think we did. I don't know. I don't really know, but I don't think we did. I have other conspiracy things, but I don't know if this is the right time to bring it up.
No, it's not. Please don't. I know where this goes, man. I know where this goes. He's going to say the most anti-Semitic sentence you've ever heard. I know where it goes. I've seen it.
Conspiracies, we'll leak them one by.
Anytime someone says, oh, there are conspiracy theories, I believe. But I'm not going to tell you what they are. Just know, man. Just know some crazy shit is about to be said. He doesn't believe Clifford is real in the same podcast? The big red dog? Oh, this tweet. This is insane. What is the context of this?
Steady flow of new stars coming into the league. That's the kind of excitement that's helped the NBA grow in the past 25 years. Jalen Williams. Steady.
Why J-Dub? I haven't seen Project Hail Mary yet. I do plan on going this weekend. I've seen all of these. Campus Subway employee asked me if I wanted the usual. Bennett Sturts. A combo of Jalen Brunson inside the arc and Damian Lillard outside the arc and above the rim. That's literally the best player in the class. Oh, he does say my favorite player in the class. Okay, I was literally just about to say that is quite literally the best player you just described. Two and a half steal percentage, 1 block percentage, 1 block rate. I mean, Sturts, how old is he is the thing. %71% at the rim is crazy. I mean, that's absolutely nuts.
At the weekendizzic.7027 has joined the slightly delusional club. At the weekendizzic.7027 celebrates 42 months of membership.
42
Slightly
months,
my little
man.
sister has a crush on flag. Crying face emoji. Wilter flower emoji.
Your little sister has a crush on Cooper Flag. I literally, in my brain, view Cooper Flag as a 12-year-old. I'm not going to lie to you. Him being of age doesn't even make sense to me. If I saw Cooper Flag, obviously he's not old enough to drink, but when you're 19, you drink. I mean, everyone did it, right? But if I saw Cooper Flag drink, I'd be like, hey, dude, I don't know about that. You might stunt your growth. Peterson can't dribble. Dude, Lighter, you're kind of popping off lately. Peterson can't dribble or pass. Wagler has the athleticism of Retina. Where has Retina been, by the way? Fleming's got the worst scoring process ever. Acuff, the worst offender ever. Mikel back issues at 19. Sturt's first step slower than Kyle Anderson. Burry's Phylon admitted everything. Tanner staying. Hey, man. Are you not tired of Acuff FC storming you every night? Here are the shooting stats for top guard prospects in 2026 NBA draft. I'm telling you guys, Darren Peterson's going to be all right. He's going to be just okay. Sturts, 70% at the rim is just insane. I'm at a commercial break.
GA, Luka, dudes playing one.
Sturts, 70% at the rim. 51% on catch and shoot threes for Sturts. Is that right? We're monitoring that situation. I'm stuck in a fucking... Peacock's thing is horrible, man. Do not get me stuck in these endless ad loops that I can't skip. It's ridiculous. I'm watching Haley Steinfeld. Now I'm at a Honda commercial. Honda, you don't have to advertise to me, man. I drive a Honda. You don't need to advertise to me. I already drive your car. And it's great. The car dealership that sold it to me fucked me a little tiny bit, but with some of their used cars tricks. But it's okay. I do like the car itself. Over 100,000 miles on it. Runs well. I'm stuck in an endless ad loop. I'm not joking. Samsung. No, it wasn't extended warranties. The car's completely paid off. I learned about this trick. Another ad. Another, I just refreshed and now I'm in the dude fucking perfect ad. All right, here we go. My God, we missed a lot of time there. I'll buy you another car if you get Luka back. All right. No, the trick they did, and I learned about this, is sometimes they'll put like some type of oil on a used car to make it shine more, and then it gets like really fucked by sun damage. Dude Perfect is questionable. No, I like Dude Perfect. I mean, I don't watch their stuff really. It's, I think, more geared towards what is that goaltending called, by the way? Wow, nice float with the left by Nashi. Yeah, we'll mark that down as a block. Nice shot by Moses Moody. 3-point game. Warriors storming back. The Storming Warriors. Warriors fans I've seen have convinced themselves. Yes, my car's paint is fucked. Have convinced themselves. Oh, Coop, catch and shoot 3 on the way. Yes, sir. Let's go, Coop. Nice little 17 for Coop. 5 assists, 2. Moody's having a really nice game. Oh, Coop blocked from behind by Pods. Gets it back and floats it. And that's an offensive rebound too, I believe, there. So just padding some stats a little bit is all. You 30 seconds ahead. Just made a few calls. That was a hilarious play right there. Gafford just standing completely still, and Draymond just barrels over him. Gafford was fully standing still for a full 10 seconds right there. And Draymond just no move, nothing. Oh, Coop getting going. Would you draft Darren Peterson on Dallas? Absolutely. Draymond 3. That's what Santos does really well, is chase those rebounds down. Oh, my Lord. Gafford with the hands on DeAnthony Melton right there. That was impressive. Coop said, fuck you, Sly by it. What? Why did people... I'm not doing this thing with Coop that we had to do with Luka, where if we didn't talk about him like he was a toddler, we got yelled at. I'm not doing this thing. Coop is a toddler, though, basically. Coop, another pull-up midi. See, what I would like moving forward, and this is just saying for his career, that's such a long two. I'd rather just those be threes. You know, if you're going to take a long contested two midi pull-up, I'd rather that just be a pull-up three. You know, that's going to be the Tatumfication of his game right there. What do you want to see from Mavs players besides Coop the rest of the year? I really don't care. I don't know if anyone can do anything that would change my opinion of them, really, in any serious way. Has Seth Curry played any games at all? It's over, and that's all right. Oh, man. Rival scouts are reportedly terrified of Cam Boozer landing with a team like the Thunder or Celtics or Spurs because they know exactly how to maximize him. That's so funny. I'm not even attempting this shit. I'm not even attempting that. Think you know SGA? Oh, I'm not logging in, dude. Oh. What year was SGA drafted? 2018. What pick was SGA? He was 14th. Wait, what? What college did Shea Gilgeous-Alexander attend? Kentucky. What country? Canada. What year did Shea Gilgeous-Alexander join the Thunder? 2019. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander became the blank player to win the scoring title, Kia NBA MVP, and NBA Finals MVP. I think MJ did that. Fourth? Really? Fuck, I don't know. Which team did Shea Gilgeous-Alexander play against in his first playoff series with the Thunder? Wait, Grizzlies? Wait. Oh, I forgot about the bubble. Fuck. That one tricked me up a little bit. That one tripped me up. Shea made his first All-Star game in 2023. Shea's been an All-Star, what? I mean, I don't know, dude. 4? 3? Okay. Career high in points. Is it 52? That was bad. See, you guys, I'm not a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander stan. I'm not a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander stan. You guys happy with that? All right. Who am I looking at? Oh, look at Burries. We're interested, brother. Have a dreamy at his eyes. Very dreamy. We're looking at LeBaron too, man. I have slowly really cooled off on Flemings. I do think the thing for him that is the most encouraging amongst all these guards is he probably will be, at least like the guards who are projected to go in the top 10, he probably will be the best defender out of all of them. Right? Fleming scares me a little bit. I'm in on Burries. Yeah, that's a tough foul right there. It's a tough one. I mean, I'm in on Michael Brown Jr., Michael Brown Jr. It's just, dude, the back injuries, man. It's just so scary. If you could somehow, some way guarantee me his health. Yeah, why do you think Phylon's being underrated? Is because he's not a freshman? Is that literally it? Because I don't really see Coop's middies going. Again, I think like we can keep up the Coop middies. I think in the future I want more threes. I mean, where great contest by Bagman. He's small and terrible athleticism. I mean, dude, if they took Yaxel, I don't think I'd be that mad. I'm just going to be... obviously, it'd be a little bit weird. I know LeBaron's combine was horrible. Burries. What's Burry? What's the rub against him? I don't really get it. I've watched Arizona. He's fantastic. Again, I watch a lot of the NBA, so I see these guards who can defend, pass, shoot, create for themselves in spurts. I'm like, yep, that guy's going to be an incredible NBA player for a long time. Coop, man, defensive playmaking. Wow, okay, Bagman. No, do not bring up KD with LeBaron. I know they're not. I know that's not what you're doing. Anytime KD gets brought up for a prospect, they're doomed. Who are the players? If KD gets brought up for a prospect, you're doomed. You're doomed. Draymond, I'd say typically, but you've had like CMB looks pretty good. But Draymond, I would say like Siakam. I'm saying comps. Like once these guys start getting comped, once KD's name pops up in comps, I've never seen it work out. I wonder if Brunson's going to turn into one of these guys with like small, bad defensive guards. MPJ, yeah. MPJ's thing though was his back. Like that was it. That was the only thing that was really scaring any team off of him because everything else was good. Wiggins was Maple Jordan. To be fair though, have you ever seen anybody with like a Steph comp? I've never heard anybody get comped to Steph. There was a small stretch where like Trey was getting some, but I think even more Trey was getting. Oh yeah, no dip three from Coop. I like the fact that he just shot that. Oh, good cut by Pods. 5-point game. I kind of remember Trey getting like Steve Nash shouts. Oh, that looked good by Clay. Buddy was what? Like 22? Buddy was a senior, wasn't he? Was he? Was Buddy a true freshman or no? I remember I went to a game in Lubbock when Tech beat Buddy Hield's OU and we stormed the court. Man, Tech basketball has come a long way. I feel like Carmelo comps have just changed into KD comps though. Because I feel like Carmelo, we've reached a point now where Carmelo's looked at as like a. Wow, nice pass by Chris Middleton. What was in hindsight the reason why Steph fell in the draft? Because yeah, you're right. His draft profile and stats and stuff were absolute lunacy. Didn't his ankle stuff go pop up later? Oh, that's a nasty move by KP. Yeah, Paul George. I feel like it's been a while since I've heard a Paul George comp. Although that's not an unpopular one. That's I have heard that one every now and then for AJ. I feel like Siakam's a death sentence. Right? Brandon Miller got a ton of Paul George comps. Kawhi, oh yeah. Has a Kawhi comp ever worked? That's a good one. But to be fair, with the Kawhi like Siakam comps, that's basically saying this guy's not very good right now. This guy's not very good right now, but he could become one. He could become it. Coop got more Tatum comps. Coop was a big Tatum comp guy. I really want to talk to you. Some guy speaking to me here. God, man, if you could just guarantee me Mikel Brown Jr. Is it Michael Brown, Mikel Brown Jr.'s health? 58 3-point rate with a 44 free throw rate. Oh. I mean, that is just insane. I mean, A-Cup 50% on catch and shoot threes, 40% off the dribble too. Wagler, same thing. He's got the best off the dribble 3-point on absurdly high volume too. Do we? I mean, hey man, Sturts is putting those things up there. Sturts is kind of crazy. He's putting them up there. He's 70% at the rim. And I know the 35%, but 30% on the dribble threes, off the dribble threes, 51% catch and shoot.
Sounds like I'm going to try and sell you an extended warranty. How about Petey? I know a dog named Petey. Little P or Big D?
I'm honestly so in. I'm so in on Sturts. I might be here on Sturts, bro. I'm here on Sturts Island. I know that there's a huge Sturts. Too late to jerk. I'm not trying to claim I'll be the first on Sturts Island. So Tyler Tanner's for sure going back, huh? That's what it sounds like. Like that's an absolute pipe dream. Siley loves his old white guys. Well, to be fair, we just saw Isaac Johnson on that stat website. We did not know that he was even white. Oh, turnover. Man, I was so happy Iowa won that game last night. I have Florida losing to Illinois, so it didn't really bother me anyways. I mean, I knew Sturts was white. I did. Isaac Johnson, you could probably, it doesn't take somebody with a big brain to figure that one out. Especially once you saw birthplace. Wow. Good move by Santos. We're tied. Pulikitis was too hot. Oh, no, that was on its way down for sure. At what point do NBA teams start drafting and stashing college players with the way NIL is right now? I honestly wonder if this becomes kind of good for the league where college kind of goes back to where it was for a stretch where it really was kind of like a minor leagues and guys are staying that maybe have first round grades, but maybe the NIL money and all of this makes it worth the fact that maybe a draft class is different the next year. So it makes more sense to stay, develop a little bit more. Now teams don't have to do it. Because I think that's part of the thing. And here's a reason why. You think about some of these, when you draft a guy high, right, you want to return as much value there as possible. And so if you're drafting a Noah Songay type, for example, where I think even the best case scenario for him is like year 3, year 4, he really starts to return some value for you. Then all of a sudden, you're going based off of like 3 years of play, 1 year of good play. Now you have to pay him. I mean, think about it. The Nuggets are kind of facing a pretty similar situation with Peyton Watson. kind of same thing with Peyton Watson. Because now the Nuggets are going to have to make a kind of interesting decision. Because I don't know. I'd be terrified of paying him a lot of money. But he has had some nice stretches recently in this year. Played his way into probably a much bigger payday than he would have gotten. No, I would not. I mean, I see Mavs fans who are like, oh, get Peyton Watson and restrict it. It's like, dude, you want to pay Peyton Watson $30 million a year? Why? That would be a disaster, man. That'd be a disaster. Wow, good play by the Warriors right there. Tari hasn't hit a three in over. Really, almost literally hasn't hit a three in like a month. I do like Tari Eason though, but have you seen Watson? He is a demon. I'm not paying him $30 million. That's all I know. Some dumbass team will. I'll tell you that much. It's going to be really funny. It's going to be really funny when the Thunder kind of willingly let Lou Dort go. And some team is going to make a catastrophic mistake with him. I'm very worried about the Lakers.
At Realpre has joined the slightly delusional club. At Realpre celebrates 13 months of membership. I want the new merch. Where do I swipe?
Pray 13 months. I want the merch. Where do I swipe? Coming soon, man. We got a shirt on the way. Great quality shirt too. I mean, we're not doing any of the polyester shit. It's nice. Tank Commander hat as well. Again, very nice hat. Not as bad as the Mavs veteran hat quality. That one was bad quality. What do you think they'll do with the non-lottery picks, the Thunder? I don't know. How many picks do they have in this draft? Not many, right? Yeah, I'm worried about what the Lakers might do. Slightly Drip has improved noticeably last year. Yeah, I always wanted it, and I always said this before I ever did. I wanted 80 merch to be like actually cool. I didn't want it to just be lame polyester, horrible fucking quality. I wanted it to be good. You think the Mavs could and should trade future picks for those Thunder picks? I mean, can they trade future picks? I'm open to a lot of things. Once the MLB season starts, we done with the NBA? No. We're done with the Mavs. Maybe we're watching. Let's do some MLB predictions. Fuck it, man.
Would you give Dort the MLE for Mavs? Don't think it would be terrible for us.
Michael with the 5. Mid-level? Yeah, I mean, sure. He's not getting the mid-level, though. So, some teams will grossly overpay. Some team will grossly overpay. Oh, my personal drip's caught up a little bit. I mean, the reality there is I just lost weight. Like, that's kind of a reality there. But thank you, though. Need to get into some sort of Chinese sporting event. I'm open for anything Chinese. You know, I'm kind of welcome. I'm kind of ready to open them with welcome arms into our country as an invading force. So, you know, yeah, anything really. I'm in on it. How much weight you lose? I've lost like 40 pounds over the stretch over a span of like 2 years. I had a lot to lose though. To be fair. Oh, I hate it and I love it I love it and I hate it at the same time. When do we think China like starts to really produce some NBA Yeah, I did see a stat that the average height for Chinese women is now the same as American women. How'd you lose it? I mean, stopped eating like shit. Stop drinking. That's the big one right there. It really is. That one sneaks up on you, man. Because you could be having a healthy day and then just 2 beers could just fuck it up. No, I don't. I mean, I'll like drink occasionally if I'm like out at an event, but I also just don't go out anywhere nearly as much. I mean, I probably used to go out around at least once a week, sometimes even twice. How do fat jokes not offend you? I think a lot of them are funny, honestly. Good D by Moody. Moody's hype. Oh, the Warriors are turning up. Hold on a second. LJ Cryer. Oh, wow. Another turnover. That's a backcourt. Kerr's hyping up Moses Moody. Yeah, that was a bad turnover, but that was a great defensive play. Moody has stripped Coop 2 times in a row. Yeah, the Warriors, honestly, if they're somehow able to scoop up Giannis, like if they're the one team that I think does make some sense to go after Giannis for a multitude of different reasons. They're actually like the only one. Are you at least a bit sad the season's coming to an end? No, not at all. Honestly, not even in the slightest. I think a reason why it doesn't sadden me is because the NBA season, it goes on forever. Like there's maybe 1 or 2 months where there's really nothing NBA related happening. August and September, that's really it. Because you've got April, May, and June are dominated by the playoffs, which we fucking love. Then you get draft. Then you get offseason, stuff, which is always crazy in the NBA no matter what. And it'll be crazy for the Mavs. The Mavs should have a pretty exciting offseason. The Mavs should have a pretty exciting offseason, one way or the other. A lot to talk about at the very least. Then August and September, you get into the not much going on stretch of the schedule. Wow, Coop has turned it over 3 times in a month here, in the first minute, 10 seconds. I mean, the offseason is far more boring than the season. Like, during the season, you at least have the choice of watching or not. I mean, across the NBA, yeah. For the Mavs, I disagree. The offseason will be far more entertaining than anything that's happened, at least in the last 2 months. Yeah, this NBA offseason should be crazy. I mean, because in theory, Giannis should be getting traded. Bill Simmons mentioned something on his podcast. Dude, some of these videos of like the Iranian missiles are crazy, man. Crazy. What was I saying? I mean, Coop was having a nice game up until the last minute or so. Oh yeah, Giannis is almost certainly getting traded. Bill Simmons mentioned on his podcast that the GM of the Bucks said that he's either signing the extension or getting traded. I hadn't seen that. I don't know why you're not happy Coop is choosing to help the tank. This has been an 11-0 run in the first minute and 10 seconds of this quarter. Canes or Dave's Hot Chicken? I don't think I've ever had Dave's Hot Chicken. I don't think I've ever had it. Don't be brave at Dave's. Get a level below. Is it that hot? Is there even a Dave's in the area? I do like Nashville hot chicken. Mavs only taken one shot this quarter. Once Chili sponsors you a dish, you get your slightly fave on the menu. Wow. Chili sponsorship, man, that goes such a long way. Triple Dipper easily, but I mean, I feel like Triple Dipper's kind of played out. I mean, I'm just a fan of their burger, of just the old timer, man. A big fan of it, but also Cajun pasta, low key, dude. Low key, the Cajun pasta is not half bad from Chili's. I don't give a fuck if they put it in the microwave. Pulikitis, another three. That was a horrible possession. You do a deep dive on Caleb Wilson yet? I mean, I'm not doing real extensive deep dives on any of these guys. Just being truthful. I think defensively, if you could just project some Derek Lively health a tiny bit, Caleb Wilson, Coop, and Derek Lively, because everything I have seen about Caleb Wilson is like, yes, this guy is teetering on generational defensive stuff. So I could be talked into that pretty easily. Good mid-range shooter. Good feel as a playmaker. I think I have him number 2 right now on my big board. I'll consult the sheets. Wow, tough floater by Najee. How'd you edit your 1 hour long Luka video? I'm doing audio edits for an hour long video right now, and it's tiring as hell. Oh, the trade one? That took me like 4 days to edit. Gafford's gotten a couple of steals tonight. That legit took me like 4 days of damn near nonstop editing. Literally going to be Tatum and JB 2.0. Yeah. Darren Peterson with... Oh, damn. Gafford got elbowed big time. I think Darren Peterson and Coop could be a fantastic fit. Coop turned the ball over 3 times, so now we have to get Najee ball. Clay's hot from 3. Now a 5-point game. All right. Bad defense by the Warriors there. Good Lord. Najee has 6 turnovers? If Mavs move up in the draft, I am already talking myself into a top 4 seed next year. Let's do MLB predictions real quick. Because I don't know if I'll be... That starts on Wednesday, right? Netflix. Bias, you think we should bring back Bagley? Yeah, I would love for Bagley to come back in some capacity. What was my MLB predictions last year? MLB predictions. I had the Orioles winning the American League East. Fuck that one up. I did have the Red Sox being good. And the Blue Jays missing the playoffs. Whoops. Yankees missing the playoffs. Rays being bad. I feel like the Red Sox being good. That was a good shout. Oh, Twins? Royals missed the playoffs too, didn't they? Guardians, Tigers, White Sox. Rangers missed the playoffs. All right, Mariners I had being good. Astros I had missing the playoffs, so being a hater paid off there. They didn't. Did they make the playoffs or no? They did, but they lost round 1, right? In the ALDS? Or was that 2 years ago? MVP Bobby Wood Jr., Cy Young Logan Gilbert, Rookie of the Year Kumar Rocker. National League, Phillies, Braves, Mets. Well, the Braves were shit. Did the Astros make the playoffs last year? And lost to the Tigers? Was that last year or 2 years ago? Somebody please let me know. That was 2 years ago. Central, I had the Reds winning. Oh, my God. Dodgers, Diamondbacks. MVP Shohei. Got that right. Cy Young, Paul Skeens. Hold on, I was cooking. Ooh, Roki Sasaki. I did have the Dodgers winning. All right. Mavs on a mini run here. Nah, we're good. We're not trying to snap that. We're not trying to snap that streak. Well, my NFL predictions and MLB predictions were absolutely horrible last year. Just wait until I give you guys my World Cup predictions. I think this is USA's year, man. I think we're getting a USA Great Britain final. How about that, huh? USA Great Britain in the final. Can you imagine? Good cut by Coop. That's good. Good cut by Coop. Good pass by Bagley on the baseline. 25 now for Coop. Could he get up to 30? That'd be nice. Oh, Melton. Oh, that's a bad. Coop just loose with the ball here. Coop a little loose with the ball. Great Britain versus U.S., man. Iran versus Israel World Cup final. Are both of those teams in it? I thought, didn't Iran pull out? The reason why I say Great Britain is because World Baseball Classic was Great Britain. All right, so England, USA, final. England, USA, final. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I had ESPN on, and some of the talk with, wow, look at Pods hustling, dude. Man, this Warriors team flies around. I want the Mavs to mimic this in some ways. Go out and get guys who just crash the glass hard as fuck, compete for offensive rebounds, get loose balls, generate extra possessions. Right? The Mavs have built this reputation being a team that just sits around a whole lot. Just a team that sits around and stares and, you know, never really hustled. They've never been a team. They've never been a team that has competed in that way. Great Britain in baseball is as likely as USA and FIFA. I'd even say less likely because at least Great Britain at the World Baseball Classic had like Jazz Chisholm, who's what, a top 30 MLB player, top 40 MLB player, top 30 or 40 MLB player. Does USA have a top 30 or 40 footballer in the world? Hell no. Really, dude? What's his name? Pasolic? Pasolic? He's not top 30 or 40 in the world? Pulisic is top 100. So if we regressed, are we even going to make it out the group stage, man? Here's the thing. Here's what's actually really funny. The World Cup is the only sporting event I really do feel a strong sense of national pride. I don't really care any other sport. In fact, I hated that Team USA World Baseball Classic team, so I was actually rooting for their demise. So them losing was funny to me. In fact, I was rooting for them to not even make it out the group stage because that would have been hilarious. NBA Olympics. So the NBA Olympics had always been different because there's always been reasons for me as a Mavs fan to root for other countries. Because I'd care a little bit more about that. Like when Luka was here, I would rather have saw Slovenia make a crazy deep run than Team USA because that would have been cooler for me. But let's say 2028, if Coop's on the team, absolutely. And I just don't care enough about hockey. Wow. That's a nice finish by Gary Payton. Not going to lie, man. If the Mavs don't win this one, I don't really know. Don't really know. No, I do not want them to win. I kind of thought they were going to win this game, though, coming into it. It's very possible that all the European teams withdraw with all the shit happening politically. On top of that, it seems USA doesn't have the money to arrange security of the fans. There's no chance in hell that countries are pulling out. I do think it has the high potential to be a complete and total shit show, though, especially in Dallas. I don't know. I kind of thought around this time a year ago when we would talk about the World Cup, I thought that there was plans in place to maybe create some infrastructure to make it happen. But it's going to be a shit show here. It is. It's going to be a huge shit show, and there's going to be tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands even, of tourists here and fans from other countries, and they're not fully aware of what they are coming into. They're not fully aware that, no, there is not a bus system. There's no buses. You will have to drive every single place you go. I have never seen Najee throw a pass to Coop. Has Najee ever thrown a pass to Coop in transition? Coop. What the hell was that offensive possession, man? Yep, Coop just seems like... Wow, tough finish by KP. Ay. I looked at the Amber Alert. I looked at it. It's not in my area. I'll keep an eye out, though. Why does the Mavs freeze Coop out randomly? Because I think the players are obviously still trying to win games, and I think Najee sees Coop turnover a few times and is like, "All right, let me handle it. Let me take care of it." Obviously, as fans, none of us want to see that at all, but it makes some sense. Talk to you. I really want to talk to you. I really want to talk to you. Yeah, Najee is a turnover machine, absolutely. No, Najee's transition numbers are pretty good, actually. Wait, did they literally just update Data Baller within the last 3 hours? Dude, they're updating the site every... Knees. Here we go. Coop 3. Hey! I like that from Kid. Kid clearly called the time. That was a drawn-up play for Coop to shoot a 3. All right, chill out now, guys. Mavs only down by 3 all of a sudden. 5-0 run in 5 seconds. Chill out just a tiny bit, guys. So I like that. They clearly drew that play up. Coop, or what was Kid? What did Kid just say to Coop right there? What did Kid just say to Coop? Kid hyping up Coop right away. I think that's kid saying shoot the fucking ball, bro. So it does make it see you. That right there to me just told me that they are telling him to shoot that shit. I watched the end of the Lakers game. Yeah, I mean they've like while it would be fun to be like, aha, see Lakers, you guys are frauds. Trust me, I would love to do that. Trust me. I'd love it. Lose the game. Now you want to make a 3? But yeah, they've traveled so much. They've been so good. I mean, it is what it is. It does feel like some classic Lakers shit to do all this and then lose to Dennis Jenkins. Does this Coop for next dozen games win Rookie of the Year? I think that shit's over. I mentioned this. I think part of what goes into it with the Rookie of the Year stuff is I just think people stop watching these teams. Moses Moody wide open 3. Wow, look at Pods. Wow, what was that for the Warriors? 4 opportunities that possession? 23 second chance points to 8. Just crashing the glass so hard. All right. Boom, get Flag up to 30. Do you even watch games? Nah, bro. I don't watch any games, bro. This time of year, though, I do watch far less NBA than I do at the beginning. At the beginning of the year, like I mentioned before, I'll watch at least 3 games a night. Wow. Santos, man. Great role guy. Fantastic role guy. So, well, my point was like, I just don't think you'll have too many voters who are going to be paying close attention to the Mavs. And you hear this when you hear people talk about, what did they just show a replay of right there? Moses Doncic. I mean, Coop would have to go on such a crazy run. Luka made above 30 points in both last games. On top of everything, the guy is literally backstabbed by his closest people, father, mother, fiance for money. Yeah. We don't really know what happened with the fiance, to be fair. Not a good possession there. Wow, that is a really bad charge by KP. That is a really bad offensive foul by KP right there on what was basically a 5-on-3 fast break. Luka stands attacking his ex is gross. Yeah, dude, it's best to just not even get involved in this shit. It's best to not even get involved just because nobody knows. We're not there. We don't know what happened. Okay. Mavs down 4. Good drive, Coop. Free throws. Good drive by Coop right there. When kids are involved, both father and mother become really nasty. That happens every time. Hey, trust me, I know. That was all ball. That was all ball. $30 points for Coop. We'll take that. Cooper Nowitzki. 2-point game. 32. 12 of 18. Good efficiency. I don't have grandkids, bro. I do not have children. Unless you count Finn, which I do. I do. I count him. Count him as a son. Where's the boy? It's 11 p.m. I straight up thought it was like 9:30. Dude, Silver, you got to go to jail, dude. You got to go to fucking jail, bro. Why did you start this game at 8:30 local time, man? You got to go to prison. Okay? You got to go to jail, brother. Kristaps Doncic. 3-point game. Oh, Coop to a wide open Max Christie. Tie game. Tie game. 1:16 left. That was a good drive by Coop. Oh. How does that get through? Coop with the steal. What was Draymond doing? Here comes Najee. Oh, no, Najee. Wait, what? He didn't have the ball. Wait, what's the rule there? Here we go. Moody. My stream froze. My stream dead ass froze. What is going on? Why is Draymond not taking a single open-ass layup? Why is Draymond passing up a wide-open layup? And why is KP not just going straight up? The Mavs should win this jump, right? Draymond and PJ? Hurry up, ball. Hurry up, mop boys. My Lord. Do we need new mop boys? Okay. Here we go. Mavs win the tip. Here we go. They're going to hold for the last shot. Coop game winner. Shoot that shit, Coop. Oh, Najee for the win. Nope. Another overtime game. Oh, we are going to get a timeout. I mean, Najee was wide open for 3 there. Najee was wide open. Coop was gassing him up before he shot it. Come on, Coop. You know better than that. You know better than that, man. You have access to Data Baller. .7. Golden State could get something. No, 0.7 you can shoot. Come on, Golden State, draw up something, please. I don't want an overtime game, man. I do not want an OT game. We don't want overtime. We don't want overtime. Uh-oh, Gary Payton. Oh. Oh, boy. I'm going to be up until fucking 2 a.m. doing Locked On. That was a good D by Najee. Should we worry Q pass up that shot? No. Jesus Christ, man. New 2026 NBA mock draft with pro comps. AJ DeBonza. We've looked at this. This is days old, I think. Way there. Oh, we're living on a prayer. Jamal Murray, sign me up. Wemby has a plus 25 net rating and plus 30 on off over his last 17 games. Jeez, what? What? Why do I have this guy muted? Must have said something at some point. Was Stephon Marbury even good? You're talking about Starbury? I muted so many accounts during the right after the Luka trade. As great as Wemby is, he's never scored 83 in a game. That's hilarious. Take me home. Oh, that's hilarious. Coop said that to Najee right before the shot. I'm outside. My mom will grab me if I don't go to sleep. There's not children in this chat, man. I refuse to believe it. It's definitely not Philip. Mavs going small. So are the Warriors, to be fair. Wow. Good cut by Pods. Bill, you're not. Bill, I hope to God you're not 11. If you are, then the future of this country is fucked. Is Locked On pre-recorded? Yeah, I mean, it's not live. If that's what you're asking. Yep, just like the Clippers one. In and out, man. In and out. Put us down gently. Coop misses. It's all right, Coop. It's all right. Santos, so many passes out. So many pass outs of layups. Santos had a good layup there. Draymond passed up about 3 layups. Moody opened 3. He's been good all night. Could this be a rerun of the Clippers? Could this be a rerun of the Clippers where overtime was just a domination? It looks like it might be. The Nuggets do live Locked On. Really? I mean, I've mentioned it before to Nick. I don't know how. Nick doesn't seem super into the idea of streaming. I have brought it up several times to him. Good drive by Santos. He can make it a 7-0 run here. Wait, that was live? I thought they were just recording that. Maybe Nick likes knowing he can edit out stuff. Yeah, that is it for him. God, the Mob Boys. My God. Dude. Is this serious? No, like, God bless these Mob Boys, but what's going on? What's going on? What's the best TV series you'd recommend? I mean, if you haven't watched The Sopranos, you need to. Pirates Mets Thursday 1 p.m. Eastern. All right. We will be tuned in. MLB on the cock, huh? How about that? Guy Nowitzki. Mavs down by 7. They really need a bucket here. Clay miss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Santos, shot clock winding down. Ooh, wow, that almost went in for pause. Najee fouled. Jury duty looks pretty funny. Is that good? I never saw season 1, but I've seen the ads for the second season. It looks pretty funny. Dude, what's happening with the floor? What's actually happening? Is the floor fucked up? Coop. Max Christie gets a layup. 2:48 left in overtime. Moody. Oh, nice drop off. Darn, man. Najee. Ay. Is jury duty season 1 actually jury duty? Because this one is just like a job, right? Good D by Coop on pods. Wow, great hands by Clay. That's a great pass by Moses Moody, man. Coop. Not even really getting Coop stat pad moments. Christie 3. 4-point game. Acuff right now is 44th on my board, but I'm down to tweak it a little bit. But my board is all encompassing; it's every draft prospect. So I'm looking at 7-year-olds, middle schoolers. Like it's kind of all encompassing. Oh. And the normal guy they get for the season 1 is just the nicest person, which makes what they do to him more funny. Yeah, don't worry. Here come the mop boys. Get the mop boys out there. Mop boys, get to mopping. Bro, what the... What is happening? Whose fault is this with the mop boys, man? Has to be the ice, probably, because they didn't expect a game to last, a local fucking game to last till 11:30. Yeah, maybe it is a tactic. Hey, Cubs, the best prospect in the nation, by the way. Happy to see shit talkers eat crow later. All right, man. Hey, you're welcome to circle back if you want. Ask yourself this. Will Rashad Phillips, Kendrick Perkins, Ball Don't Stop, will they all be correct on this? Habitually never correct. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What was that? Was that his knee? Was that his knee sticking out? Did he just dislocate his knee?
We don't turn off basketball. Get every team and every game all in one place with Xfinity. Imagine that.
I mean, was that the Mop Boys' fault, though? Honestly, it didn't look like he slipped, though, on the replay. Like, it looked just like he planted it weirdly. He didn't slip. Damn, they're saying a stretcher's out on the court. Jesus, man. Yikes. Stretcher. Oh my God. Yeah, that he didn't slip. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay.
Whoa, you can watch 4 screens at once? With Xfinity Multiview, you sure can.
Damn. That's tough. That didn't even, I mean, they only showed one replay. They only showed one replay, and it didn't look like the play itself didn't look that gnarly. The after though, it looked bad. Like when he's laying on the ground. Jesus. I mean, the stretcher. It looked maybe like he dislocated his knee. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what that looks like, but. I like it. It sucks because that's gonna be. People are gonna make fun of the. People are gonna make fun of the Mop Boys, but. Yeesh. Moses Moody on the stretcher, man. Damn. I mean, that's so scary to play right after that. I mean, great job by the Warriors beating the press there. That's one of those injuries, though, where just doing that on a plant, it's almost like that thing was hanging on by a thread. You know, like one of those things. Like he didn't slip. It wasn't in a collision. It was just going up for a jump. Like it's one of those that was going to happen. Dude, all due respect, why the fuck are we taking a timeout, man? Are we serious? Did the crowd really cheer for it? I didn't sound like it. Dude, there's no way this Mavs fan base right now at 11:30 p.m. on a Tuesday night, everyone there is families who got these tickets for free in a CC's Pizza raffle, is cheering on an injury to Moses Moody. Ugh. See Moody and the freak Taylor Hendricks injury. What the fuck's going on with the Mavs court? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. It's but he didn't slip, though. You can't when they're going to have an option to turn off commentators. Max Christie misses a 3. All right, guys, please let's play this out. Please. Oh my God. Wow. That's kind of crazy. The Warriors did not get that turnover. No, why are we fouling? Why are we fouling? $11:30 local time. I mean, how is this even? Why is this even a thing that's possible? Respectfully. It's too late, man. No, you're fucking trolling me. Like, why? Make it make sense to me that a Dallas local game, even though it goes to overtime, is finishing after West Coast games. I mean, are you proud of your league, Adam Silver? It's a fucking travesty and a joke, right? Your league gets made fun of, and for good reason, all the time because it's horrible. Makes no sense. It's gimmicky as fuck. You got teams playing 9 p.m. local games at home. Your league's a joke. It is. It's a catastrophe. Shit. It's shit. Right? It is. It's shitty. Stupid as fuck. Makes no sense. Right? Who's it for? Toddlers? No, because they're in bed. But so much of your other stuff you do is clearly aimed for literal babies. But it doesn't make sense because it's midnight in Dallas. All right, well, Mavs call a timeout just to turn the ball over immediately. Okay, Mavs lose back-to-back overtime games. By the way, someone sent me a clip of Coop saying Brandon Podziemski is one of his favorite players in the league. It was a real clip too. Oh, I hate it and I love it and I hate it at the same time. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I, mama, from the same vine. Boy athletes are repeating 8th grade in a holdback year to grow ahead of recruitment for college NIL packages potentially worth millions. This was happening when I was in school, man. We had multiple baseball players in our district, a couple on our team that did this same exact thing. So I don't know how officially, I don't know how like new this is. I don't know how new this is because, like I said, this happened back then too. Way back in the day, man. Way back in the day. In NBA, I agree. NBA needs to be at 72 games. The season should be over, right? Like if it was 72, the season would have ended tonight. That's how it should be. We watched too much exposure to this dog shit. Utter, complete, and total. I mean, look at this, dude. That's hard to believe what you're seeing on your screen with all that red. Look at that. That's hard to believe right there. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I forever from the same vine. God, they started, I mean, they were 5-15. I mean, they were shit the entire time, huh? That's so funny, bro. They were shit the entire time. Hey, man, Golden State Warriors fan here. Listen to your content here and there as I enjoy your commentary. Hard times for both of our teams. Hope we find a light at the end of the tunnel here, dude. Thank you, and I agree. Hopefully it all makes sense in the end. Yeah, Coop was good tonight. He turned the ball over, but by and large, I think he was good. 7 turnovers, 8 for Najee. God damn. I mean, both teams turned the ball over a ton. Yeah, the rest of the way for the Mavs, the last game against the Bulls, which at that point, I don't know the rules for signing guys. At that point, guys, you have never heard of in your life should be playing in that game. At that point in time, guys that you quite literally have never once heard of should be playing in it. I think same for the Bull. I mean, here, put out your guys against the Timberwolves to lose the game, and then have an excuse to not play anybody against the Bucks. Play nobody. And yeah, you should lose to Denver. You should lose to Portland. You should lose to Minnesota. Don't play anybody against the Bucks. You should lose to Orlando again. You should lose to both LA teams. You should lose to Phoenix. You should lose to San Antonio. Yes, last game of the season, last home game, man. Give a fan something to remember. give a fan something to remember, man. Fuck it, let's bring Tony Romo back. Yeah, that Spurs game could be dicey too, because they'll have the 2 seed all but clinched. They might not have any reason to play anyone. But who knows? They might still want to be playing Wemby to help him qualify. If Wemby plays 10 minutes in that game, the Mavs will lose those 10 minutes by such a large margin that nothing else in the game will matter. All right, well, that'll be it for me. Let me go do Locked On 1140. Great, hey, Adam Silver, great league, man. Your league is not a pathetic joke. People aren't just laughing at it every day. Hey, Adam, not everyone's not laughing at your league 24/7, man. Everyone's not laughing at your league all the time because it's so horrible. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye.